Hey, my name is Ryan, and I bought this car, a 1997 Volvo S90. I have never worked on cars before. I grew up watching my dad work on them. I've always wanted to learn, and I'm taking this as my opportunity to really get started. And I love this car, and I thought I'd just record as I work on it, and I hope you enjoy tagging along with me. So I bought this thing because my old Kia just gave out and I needed something new, but I wanted something a little older and a little special and something I could work on. I found this old Volvo that's also known as the 960, rear wheel drive, almost 200 horsepower. It's unique. I don't see many of these on the road. I like the boxy style. It needs a little bit of work. I don't think they've done a timing belt change anytime recently, so it's at 130,000 miles. It's due for a new timing belt. I checked the transmission fluid, and I'll put some pictures on the screen here. It's brown, and it's a little bit low, so it's definitely due. And I'm just going to do a drain and fill. This is my first time doing a transmission fluid change, and I'm going to take you along with it. Put in new oil the day after I got it. The bolt on the oil pan was rounded strips, so I had to get some help having it extracted. Got a new bolt on there. Car takes 6.1 quarts of oil, which is crazy, but it runs great. Shifts through everything great, other than some cosmetic wear, which I'm excited to get to work on. The car is in really good condition. I looked into it. It takes Dexron automatic transmission fluid. I picked that up, a gallon. I was reading we don't expect more than like 3 max 4 quarts to come out. I have it up on ramps so that hopefully a little bit more comes out, since it's angled back and the transmission fluid drain plug is on the rear of the transmission pan. So get it up on ramps so that it helps drain a little bit more of that old fluid, and then I'll put the new fluid in. We're going to measure how much of the old comes out so that we put the new in. And it's a little bit low, so then I'll do like maybe another 1/8 or 1/4 of a quart on top of that. So here I have a 8-quart drain pan, which should be plenty. So here, if you get under from the front, there's your oil filter. You'll find the oil pan. Keep going, here's the transmission pan. Mine's looking a little wet, but we're only a tad low, so I'm just gonna clean this off, and I'm gonna check back in the morning if it's wet again. Maybe we have a leak on the gasket. And then if you keep going on the back of the pan, here is that's the nut. It takes a 14 millimeter. So I got my 14 millimeter, and I'm gonna take that off and drain the fluid into my pan here. So I got it loose, and we're just gonna get this off. Just like that. And then we'll just let that drain until it's a leak. We'll wait about 10 or 15 minutes. So I don't know, I'm gonna throw a new crush washer on and put it on. I'm gonna clean off the bottom of the pan. I'm gonna throw a cardboard box underneath the car and check back in the morning if there's any drops on that box. So I'm gonna put the image on the screen again of the transmission fluid dipstick, which is accessible. It's really hard to find. It's if you're sitting in the driver's seat, I'll show you. Here we are. So it's that yellow stick there. It's got a yellow tab square, and then if you see right below it, that bar, you have to press the bar down and to pull the stick out. And so that is the transmission fluid dipstick here in front of the driver. While it drains, I'm going to show you the car. It's dusty. I really want to clean this off. I see people just take a pressure washer to like the entire engine bay. Just disconnect the battery and take a pressure washer to it. Maybe cover up the fuse box cover with a plastic bag or something. But the paint is in okay condition. It's white, original paint. It's got a moon roof that does slide back and it pops up. Looks pretty cool. The one I got has a spoiler on it, the stock spoiler. I like the subtle spoiler there. This is the S90, 1997. That was the year that they rebranded. This car was called the 960. I think they started making them in 1990 through 1998. It was called the 960. Then they rebranded 1997. They made the S90 and V90. It's missing the gas cap cover. I've already ordered the new part. It's this plastic part. It's broken. I have the original gas cap cover, just won't stay on. I have a new one of these coming. We're going to replace that soon once it gets in. Door behind the driver does not open from the outside. I think there's a little bit of a dent right here, you can see. All the dials work. These headlights, you can leave them on during the daytime. The headlights turn off when the key is out, but you can also manually on and off. Power windows, power seats work. I'm probably going to change this radio so I can get something with Bluetooth. I want to find something that keeps the retro style. I know there's Bluetooth converters you can do. I might look into that, but I don't know. I think I do want to put in something modern tech, but retro style. We'll see. This does not charge. I need to replace that. I was thinking when I pull out the stereo, I might look at that too. It's a little damaged here. It's gonna buy a new knob, put a new knob on. Rear seats are in great condition for the year. It's a 29-year-old car. Yeah. So I did what I could to clean it. Here's what's concerning to me is that it was always dry out the top, and then right where the gasket would be, where those bolts are, it was wet underneath. So I'm worried that it's the gasket. But also, if I look at this, it looks wet here, but dry up here. Dry, 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 wet. So I don't know if it's a hose. I see a zip tie right here. I don't think they come from the factory with a zip tie. I could be wrong, but I am wondering if there is a leaky hose and then it's running down that hose onto the pan. So I don't know if I recommend this. If you have a better way to measure it, that's probably definitely better. But I pulled out, I have this stainless steel bowl from my kitchen. I'm just gonna clean it. It's about 2 3/4 quarts came out, and I'm a little low. So I'm gonna put in 3 quarts back in. So it's jammed in there. I took some tape and just taped it so that it won't move. I would have liked to have electrical tape and, you know, made a good seal, but it's jammed in there. It's not gonna go. I'm gonna slowly pour in 3 quarts of Dexron automatic transmission fluid, fully synthetic. So I'm perfectly at 1 quart left. It's so far down there, I ended up using a second funnel to funnel into my funnel. No leak. That was from when we took it off. But here, underneath where it is, no leak. So it all got in there. I did find these lines look awfully suspicious. Very similar to the lines that are down there. I think they're the same lines, I believe. Transmission fluid runs up here to get cooled by the radiator. And so I do think where that zip tie is, this line has a leak and it's dry, wet. And I think it's just very slowly leaking out that line and running onto the underbelly of the transmission fluid pan.